We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Lester is working his way toward 200 career wins in this one. Still has a few more to get to, but we're excited to see him reach that milestone in what's been a really incredible major league career. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Lester is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matt,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A solid start to this one for John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage, near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Stroman looks in, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. At the plate, J.D. Davis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. In there, 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-1 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Marcus Stroman. That's popped up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
From the stretch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
And just like that, they're right back in it. Huge 3-run bomb to tie this one back up.
In now, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle.
And it's fouled away. Stroman, also known as Stroh at times. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
3 runs already home here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
At the plate, John Lester. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 21.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of.
Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, so he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
number 6.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Up next to the bat.
So a runner at first with one out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Still only one out in the inning. Hit to third. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Standing in, Ian Happ. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the 2-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Next up for New York, Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next to the bat.
So digging in now, Marcus Stroman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Lester ready, the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His 2nd of the game as we are all tied at 5.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Count is 1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Conforto comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lester. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Stroman comes set. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 5 apiece. So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Nimmo is retired to kick off the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Mets. This remains a 5-all ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two and 1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground, right to Sanchez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Hayward giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. This ball game still tied 5-all. Paul Sewell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Here's Jason Hayward now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And there's one down now. Javi Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Robinson Cano is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Back goes Hayward, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Sanchez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs 5. Jerry's Familia will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And it's fouled away. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now the 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseman.
The next Cub up, Kris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw into third. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's the second out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Steven Souza will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front 7-6. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Steven Souza stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field.
Steven Souza.
Dan Winkler will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Kipnis will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Dominic Smith, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Kipnis. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Pete Alonso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 20.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Mets down to their final out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alec Mills gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victory.